definitely was not always this confident person, but I worked on it and this is what I did. So number one, I spent way more time with myself to understand who I am when nobody else is around. Who are you when there's nobody else around to make you feel less than? Who are you when there's nobody to compare yourself to? Who are you when there's nobody to influence what you think, what you like, what you don't like? The only way to really get these answers is to spend more time with yourself and look within. Number two, for a period of time, I did completely the opposite of what people told me to do or advised me to do. When you grow up a people pleaser, it's easy to lose yourself and lose complete confidence in yourself. You don't believe or trust your own decisions. You only believe something's a good idea if somebody tells you it's a good idea, and that completely destroys your confidence. So I literally did whatever the hell I thought was right, and if I had consequences to deal with, I'll deal with them and learn from them. That was building my character and making my life mine again. Number three, I stopped taking things so personally. The sooner you realize that the way people treat you is a reflection of themselves and not you, your confidence will soar. People are literally walking projections, and projections aren't always negative. They can be positive as well. But unfortunately, the negative does exist, and people will project the negative feelings they feel about themselves onto you. Number four is always look put together. Whenever I look good, I feel so good. This doesn't mean wearing makeup, by the way. It just means looking presentable. I don't actually even wear makeup on a day-to-day. Just invest in a good skincare routine, a little beauty grooming here and there, like getting your hair done, getting your eyebrows done, good diet, good exercise. Think about it like this. If you're in a relationship and your partner was looking after you so well, how would you feel? You'd feel amazing, wouldn't you? Well, to nurture the relationship with yourself, make sure you're looking after yourself as well. And lastly, understand that there is no other option. You can stay being insecure, stay lowering yourself, not believe in yourself, which ultimately will limit you in every aspect of your life. Or you can work on being confident in who you are, start learning to love yourself, and grab every opportunity that comes to you because you know you deserve it. The choice is all yours, darling.
Okay, you guys know there are quite literally rooms that thrive off of you being insecure and uncomfortable. So I made a little list of all the things I tell my mentees and my interns about just like how to hold yourself in rooms that want you to be uncomfortable. Okay, so the first one is to be unimpressed but not ungrateful. Like, you can appreciate nice things without acting like you've never seen them before. People can quite literally smell your desperation. So if you're in a room, like, admire it, admire its offerings, but don't come across like you're auditioning to be adopted. Do not do that. Okay, number two, you need to start asking better questions. Like, you never want to ask, what do you do? Instead, what you want to ask is like, what are you working on right now? Or like, what are you excited about working on right now? Right? And then you're going to follow up with, how did you get into that? It's a better approach to the conversation. It also allows for a deeper conversation, and it gives more curiosity than like clout chasing. Okay, number three, do not, I repeat, do not overshare. You're not in the room to trauma dump or name drop. Be witty, be warm, and be a little mysterious. Don't overshare. Don't do it. Okay, number four, you need to learn how to speak the language. And that doesn't mean pretending you understand things that you don't, but what it means is you're gonna have to put in the effort to be well-read, culturally aware, and honestly, you need to be comfortable talking about things beyond like headlines and pop culture, right? So take the time to read. If you don't have time to read, listen to a podcast, listen to articles. It'll change your life and make conversation so much easier. Okay, number five, which is like my favorite, and I tell it to all my interns, every single intern I've ever had, you need to learn how to hold your frame. Confidence is quite literally everything, and you always need to remember you belong in the room because you're in the room. I was watching an interview with VP Harris, and she said, I belong where I want to go, which is like your energy. Wherever you want to go is where you belong. So be confident and hold your frame. Okay, number six, no fawning and no flexing. Let me tell you what that means. You do not need to prove your value, and you do not need to stroke anyone's ego. That's not how it works. Just be yourself, but be the more like polished and put together version. Number seven, and my final tip, know when to leave. Please know when to leave. You need to know when to exit stage left. Smart people respect people that do not linger. It is so important to gracefully leave a conversation at a high point. And please keep in mind, a smooth exit is just as powerful as like a clever entrance. And like my mother always says, if you act like the help, you'll be treated like the help. If you act like a peer, you'll be respected and you'll be remembered. So when you're in a room that makes you feel a little uncomfortable or maybe like brings out a little bit of your insecurities, just remember, any room that you're in, you belong in that room. That's all.
Do you want to know how I became so confident? I just woke up one day and I decided, this is it. I'm not living life with that old mindset, feeling the way that I used to feel. I'm going to live life moving forward, feeling like my most confident self.